Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Football. And this is the match reaction of the UCL fantasy reaction for Match Day 10. What an unbelievable quarterfinal stage from the first leg, from the second leg. I mean, the first legs, from most of them, we had already known the results. I mean, you expected Inter Milan to go through, expected Real Madrid to go through, expected Man City to go through. The only game that was kind of open was Napoli and AC Milan, and AC Milan ended up winning it. So the teams that many people expected to go through from the first legs are the ones that have ended up going through. But in terms of results overall, from what people had predicted the time the draw was made, I mean, Napoli going out to AC Milan, that is kind of a surprise. You expected a tighter game between Bayern Munich and Man City. That was very easy for Man City, both legs really. Today, they didn't really even have to do much to beat out or to get through Bayern Munich. AC Milan, Napoli yesterday. Napoli winning again or getting a point, should have won. Napoli scored in the last minute. And obviously, Real Madrid, as expected, won as everyone expected. But in terms of UCL fantasy, a couple of high scorers like Lautaro Martinez today against Benfica got a goal, got an assist as well. AC Milan, Giroud missed a penalty, scored. Haaland today missed a penalty, scored. So a bit of drama here and there. So in terms of my team, I did have a couple of positives and a couple of negatives. And to start with the positives right away, and then I'll come to the negatives. The three players I brought in this week all performed really well. So I took out Kepa, I brought in Courtois, I got me 8 points. I think that was a very good sub. It turned out to be a very good sub. The second transfer that I made, or not sub transfer, was Rodrigo in for Mahrez. That turned out to be great as well. Rodrigo got 13 points. I remember everyone asking yesterday who's the best midfielder to bring in. I advised on Rodrigo, and it definitely did well. 13 points, got the 2 goals, absolutely buzzing with that. Maybe I should have captained him. That is one of the negatives I'll talk about later. And then the third player that I brought in was actually it was Osimhen. So Osimhen was the third one I brought in for Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva did get an assist, but they ultimately went out. So the three players that I brought in contributed to something like 27 points. So I'm definitely happy with that. And the ones that I had, Maris, Kep, and Rafa Silva, maybe less than 10 points. So I'm definitely happy with the return. So in terms of overall, the team, I had Courtois kept a clean sheet against Chelsea. Onana got 1 point against Benfica. So in terms of picking the goalkeeper, it worked out well. In terms of the defenders, Grimaldo got an assist for the goal for one of the Benfica's goals. Rachmani and Di Lorenzo didn't keep a clean sheet, but both of them got an extra point for recovery. Actually, Di Lorenzo got extra 2 points for recoveries, but I got a yellow card, so that put them both on 3 points. I didn't actually expect them to keep a clean sheet anyway. Theo Hernandez got 3 points as well. Should have been a clean sheet. AC Milan scored in the very last minute, or AC Milan conceded in the very last minute against Napoli, so that could have been a clean sheet for Theo Hernandez. And Carvajal, as expected, 6 easy points there up against Chelsea. So defensively, Grimaldi with an assist, Carvajal with a goal, and Di Lorenzo, Romani, Theo Hernandez 3 points. I guess for a defender, if they're not keeping a clean sheet, I don't think 3 points is too bad. 3-4 points. And then in terms of midfield, Joao Mario got only 2 points today. Unfortunately, I'll talk about the captaincy. Vinicius got 6 points yesterday, my original captain, and then Rodrigo 13 points for fantastic return. And then up front is also differential. Rodrigo only on by like 6%. Up front, Osimhen and Haaland. Haaland missed a penalty but scored later on, so this could have been like more than 10 points. I'm sure many of you changed captaincy to Haaland if you had captain like a Benzema or Vinicius. So I think 8 points is not the end of the world. As you can see, I changed my captain to Joao Mario. And then Osimhen, 6 points, scored in the last minute. I mean, this goal was didn't really help me a lot. I mean, because I had Theo Hernandez anyway, and he was about to keep a clean sheet. So Osimhen scoring, I was getting the points from the ones I was losing from Theo Hernandez. So didn't really matter a lot. But in terms of overall, I don't think any of the players they're going to get man of the match or player of the match like a Grimaldo. I don't think so. So it gave me 62 points. Could have been better because my original captain was Vinicius. He had 12 points. So if I stuck with the captain, which I did until the final 10 minutes, I could have had something like 66 points. So I've lost out on 4 points. Usually I say whenever a captain gets more than 7 points, I never change. But Vinicius got 6 points, and I was like, you know what? It's almost the end of the season. By the time we go to the semi-final and final, everyone will have similar teams. This is the last opportunity to gain an advantage. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to change captaincy. And Benfica actually scored 3 goals. So it's unfortunate that Joao Mario didn't get anything, and he actually played until like the 88th minute. So that was unfortunate. If Vinicius got an extra point yesterday, I would definitely have kept it on him, but I just decided to change because 6 points is not that much, and I was like, you know what, for the sake of it, let me just change to Joao Mario. The other player I could have changed it to was Haaland, so maybe I would have gained an extra 2 points or something from that. I never really considered Grimaldo, but he actually got 6 points. I actually thought he got the assist for the third goal as well, but they didn't give it to him, so that looks okay anyway. So 62 points, I don't think it's the end of the world. I'm sure some of you got more, especially if you had like a Rodrigo captain. I thought about it yesterday, but I was like, you know what, now is a differential. Maybe I'm not going to captain him as well. And then Erling Haaland, 4 points, and I don't think it's the end of the world as well. In terms of not captaining him, it could have been worse. He could have had 2 goals, but that is how the team is looking. And then on the bench, I had Kvaratskhelia on the Tuesday. He got subbed out. He only got 1 point, so I subbed him out. Tonali only got 2 points. Benzema only got 2 points. So 62 points in general. No captain return this week, unfortunately. I think this is only like the second time that is happening this season. And if you fast forward to the semi-final, obviously they've not updated everything. How many players have I lost? How many players would I have to transfer? So obviously we've lost Napoli, so I have to transfer Di Lorenzo, Armani, Kvaratskhelia, and Osimhen. Those are 4 transfer slots that I have to use already, and also Joao Mario and Grimaldo. So I've lost 6 players. Let me know how many players you've lost from the quarterfinals. So I think 6 players, not that bad. We have 5 transfers for the semi-final first leg. I'll keep one of the players on the bench and then maybe take them out for the second leg. But right away, Osimhen, Kvaratskhelia, Di Lorenzo, Armani, and Joao Mario will go out. So I'll keep the cheaper one between all 6 of them, who's not going to cost too much money, then transfer out the expensive ones, if that makes sense, so that I can have that money to spend elsewhere. Right away, I will definitely bringing in a Man City player, maybe 2 of them. I'll definitely be bringing in another player from AC Milan, maybe a forward player or someone. I'll also consider Inter Milan, maybe a midfielder or someone like a Barella or Bastoni at the back. But we have to wait and see. The next time the semi-final will be played like on 9th and 10th May. So 3 weeks from now, a lot of things will happen between now and then. In terms of content, what to expect between now and then, I will have a fast draft video soon. I'll also have a watch list video as well. And obviously team selection will get closer to that week, and also maybe a preview for the matches too. But that is how the teams are looking. Let me know which players have been eliminated. Any questions you have as well. But very good week. Some incredible semi-finals to look up ahead to. Man City against Real Madrid and AC Milan against Inter Milan. Wow, Milan derby, the first time since 2005 those teams are playing in the Champions League. And in terms of semi-final, maybe that is the first time they're playing in a semi-final of the Champions League. Incredible. As of now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.